Hi, I'm Javier Tello from Lima, Peru. A month ago, my wife and I received our first child, a sweet baby girl. It is such great blessing, even in these harsh circumstances during a quarantine because of the global pandemic. We cannot leave our home unless it is necessary. The quarantine in Peru began almost 3 months ago. So, how could we raise and take care of a new baby with so much danger around us? Besides being our home all day long, we found that both have plenty of time to assume our roles as new parents. We discovered that we can share responsibilities, we can share the burden and still enjoy the experience. We use technology to register the experience and we share it with our families and loved ones. In this video, I will share tools that we can use to take care of our child. How can we obtain information and how can we help our baby or our children to be healthy and protected? According to the World Health Organization, due to the spread of the coronavirus disease, children are affected by physical distancing, quarantines, and nationwide school closures. Some children and young people may be feeling more isolated, anxious, bored, and uncertain. They may feel fear and grief over the impact of the virus on their families. Many mothers and fathers are concerned about how it is done to continue working from home with the presence and demand of our children full time. How do you do housework, cleaning, prepare food, shopping, school activities online, and also be whole in a good mood to share quality time with our children? If we also have babies at home, we notice an absolutely increased demand, more chaotic sleep, more overflow of adults, more tiredness, without a little bit of space outdoors and other arms that relieve us. It is necessary to lower the self demand in the first place and the demand for other members of the family, especially children. We can maintain the order of actions. That's a way we can provide security. In addition to verbally anticipate everything, even when babies cannot respond to us, talking to babies is necessary always. Trying to offer them all the outdoors and daylight from the balcony, the backyard, is very positive for them and helps to differentiate between day and night. In babies who are already on the move, promoting their physical activity is also necessary. And in all cases, always being aware of the early signs of sleep is important so that they do not arrive at the time of nap or night extremely tired, and that further complicates the time of rest. Children can get involved in household activities according to age, like putting clothes in the washing machine, helping to hang them, washing fruits and vegetables, setting the table, stretching the beds. Assigning tasks fosters autonomy and a sense of responsibility. Boys like to feel capable and taken into account. Parents can anticipate the reaction of their children by planning activities where their children could interact, could learn and satisfy the anxiety of the common child. There are many games, activities, ideas, and plans that can be done without leaving home and that are perfect for learning, having fun, having a good time with the family, and stimulating the senses. From home cinema sessions to improvised plays with us and our children as protagonists, to countless channels and educational options that are available at the click of a button. When children have to spend a lot of time at home, boredom and confrontations do not take long to appear. So it is important to have tools to manage leisure hours. In addition, we must also be aware that children, like adults, need routines, and establishing schedules to distribute learning time, leisure time, and other tasks is essential. Other fundamental advice is to be patient. Spending too much time without being able to go outside takes a toll on everyone. And furthermore, children do not have the same capacity as adults to understand and assimilate a situation of forced isolation. Empathy is also key. It is normal for feelings such as frustration and sadness to appear. So it is very important to listen to how children feel, think about how adults feel, and talk about emotions with total understanding. It is also essential to try to avoid making mistakes, like children abusing screens or technologies. There are many ways and options with which they can be distracted. Spending many hours with electronic devices and screens is very harmful for children. Some parents and new parents can find very challenging the experience of staying home because of a quarantine. They can feel stress and feel overwhelmed because of this lonely path. Talk to your spouse about how can both manage their new responsibilities and what things you can do to enjoy the experience of parenthood. We live in special circumstances with a great potential to develop necessary skills to become the great parent that our children deserve.